Today, we will speak about the first part, two parts. First part of marjoram and the second part of details in spices and herbs trade. First of all, in regard to marjoram, the Food Codex have reviewed the proposal provided by Egypt in regard to put in a standard for the sweet marjoram dried among the culinary herbs, and the competent committee accepted and approved the start of a new work to put the standards for dried sweet marjoram, and also agreed to establish EWG chaired by Egypt, subject to working in English language, subject to the approval by CAC of the respective new work proposal working in English, to develop the proposed draft standard for the dried and dehydrated sweet marjoram for circulation for comments at step 3 and consideration by the CCSCH8. The EWG conducted its work on the Codex EWG platform. 13 countries registered to participate in the EWG. As proposed for sweet marjoram, like as Brazil, Canada, EU, Guatemala, India, Indonesia, Iran, Japan, Kenya, Morocco, KSA, Senegal, UK, USA, and several countries provided their comments. The EWG conducted 2 cycles of deliberations, first in 1st of July 2024, and the second was on 15th of September 2024. The EWG members submitted both editorial and technical comments and proposals, and based on these, the following changes were made to the proposed draft standard. And in regard to the title of the draft, it was revised with the deletion of the words herb and dehydrated, noting that the plant is used only in the dried form as naturally dried. So the title of the standard should read Standard for Dried Sweet Marjoram. Based on this proposal, the words herb as the target of the herb is the outer part without the roots. And for the styles for the whole, whether whole or rubbed and ground or powdered of dried sweet marjoram, were rephrased to more accurately reflect the actual forms. In regard to color, the requirement for the color was included in this provision. Methods for analysis among the insoluble acid, insoluble ash, mold visible and extraneous and foreign matters were added. In regard to Annex and Tables 1 and 2, chemical and physical characteristics, new parameters were added, and other parameters for which there were no consensus put in square brackets. For the unconsensus parts and values were put in square brackets. Here you can see the table for chemical characteristics for dried sweet marjoram. The values and the numbers in red color between brackets, they are not approved yet. The other values in blue, they were agreed upon. This table is for the physical characteristics of the sweet marjoram. The same comment. The values in red are finally approved. Not finally approved, but the blue color values are finally approved. We have reached in September 2025. We have received several comments. They were included in the standard. Majority of the countries rephrased the standard, or as we said, they were editorial or written proposals. They were edited in the final proposal standard, and the draft of the proposed draft for sweet marjoram will be reviewed in the CCSCH8 in order to reach consensus on the outstanding issues and to provide any further comments and proposals and to develop the draft to the higher level. Thank you very much.